Hello everyone, I'm Avadh. I'm dedicated functional consultant into D365. This is my part 2 of a settlement video. So in part 1 we have discussed that in which case system is posting settlement entry and in which case system is not posting settlement entry. So in part 1 we have discussed that in case of whenever we are settling invoice and payment and there is a different dimension in invoice and there is a different dimension in settlement, in such a case system will post settlement entry. So apart from this we have also discussed whenever there is a foreign payment and foreign invoice, in such a case also if there is a different dimension in invoice and payment, system will post the settlement entry and also system will post foreign currency gain and loss entry. So these two scenario we have already discussed in part 1. Now in part 2, whenever there is a different posting profile into the system, system will post settlement entry. So we'll discuss the case of vendor prepayment, and in case of the vendor prepayment entry, system also will post settlement entry. So here what I will do, this is I will go to the account payable, and in account payable in setup we have a vendor posting profile. In vendor posting profile we have a general uh, vendor posting profile, but I will create a prepayment vendor posting profile. Over there I will select one of the prepayment account for a advance payment to the vendor. Okay, so I'm taking some services and I'm doing prepayment of these services. And apart from this, I will go to the setup in account payable module. In setup, I will go to account payable parameters. In account payable parameters, I have a ledger and tax tab here. Over there, we have a option of posting profile for a payment journal with prepayment. Over there I will attach my posting profile of prepayment. Even we can define tax on prepayment in payment journal, but I'm not enabling this right now. So what I will do, I will first do the vendor payment journal. I'm going into the I'm selecting the Reliance Limited. I'm doing payment of 20,000. Rest of the thing will be same, but here in payment I will select prepayment. So here if you will see, posting profile is general. Once I will click here in prepayment, posting profile will change to prepayment. So what happens, normally my entry will posted into my general posting profile, but in this case my entry will be posted to the prepayment posting profile. So let me post this entry. Till that I am again going into the vendor posting profile. Yeah, this entry is posted. Now I'm going into the voucher. So if you will see here, um, generally what entry system will post, it is a vendor account payable entry to bank entry. But now what system will do, rather than debiting vendor, system will debit prepayment of subscription account, which I have selected in this prepayment posting profile. Now when I will post the vendor invoice general, let me create one vendor invoice general of same amount 20,000 in Reliance. If you will see, I have not selected any dimension in vendor payment. Even I will not select any dimension in invoice also. So here irrespective of dimension, system will post settlement entry. 20,000 invoice I'm posting. Okay, this posting is completed. So now I'm going into the vendor. Reliance Limited, into the transaction. This 20,000 payment entry, and this is my invoice entry we have posted, right? So here I will go into the settlement. So I'm settling these two transactions. System will notify me, do you want to settle your prepayment and prepayment with against this invoice? So I will click yes and post the entry. So what system will do? System will create a settlement entry for this particular invoice R001. Okay, so let me go to this voucher. So what happens, that prepayment account which is debited at the time of payment, it is now credited, and payment account and my vendor account is debited. So at the time of payment, what must be entry? Vendor to bank. But here what system will do? System will post prepayment to bank entry. And at the time of invoice, what is the entry? Expense to vendor. So in normal case, this vendor have a credit balance in at the time of invoice booking. This vendor have a credit balance, and at the time of payment that balance will debited. So these two will nullify automatically and settle with each other. But in our case, what happens? System have credited vendor amount vendor account at the time of invoicing, but at the time of payment, rather than debiting vendor account, it is a prepaid payment, so will debit prepayment account. So what happens, at the time of the settlement, system cannot settle my vendor account with prepayment account, so system will post one settlement entry. So this is a second case of creation of settlement entry into the system. I hope you understand those two scenario where system is posting settlement entry. Thank you for watching my video. I hope please subscribe my channel for more such a valuable content. Thank you all.